And we're in.
Back
You're
in the room.
Oh, and we're glad that you're here with us, with maybe a good beverage and a snack. And
Yes.
fair warnings, this is going to be a sweary episode.
Yes.
So we're going to swear possibly a lot.
Yes, oodles.
Yeah, so if you don't want to hear us swearing, then this is not the podcast for you, I suspect.
Yeah. Given that it's the theme.
Given exactly. So if you just if you didn't
There's
read
no
that,
excuse.
there is none.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
On the tin.
Clues in the title.
Exactly. All right, so let's go to a place where the distractions are are landmarks, so the detours are the main roads. Welcome to ADHDville.
Right. Swearing a lot, yes, swearing a lot, swearing a lot, swearing a lot. Fuck, bastard, bollocks, shitface, for example.
Look at that. We're right out of the
exactly
blocks.
Just as I was actually improvising now. I know it's hard to imagine. I was actually improvising.
Wow, nice one.
You just thought I'd been practicing for weeks that one, but no. Sadly not.
All right, so I thought, right, well, let's.
Yes.
I thought we'll just stay here in the pub because, you know.
Yeah. Good place to swear.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm skipping ahead because the portion.
Yeah, the intro.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Paul Thompson. Hello. I was diagnosed with the combined ADHD and the D again, almost exactly, but not quite, 2 years ago.
And I'm Martin.
No, more than 2 years ago.
What? Yeah. And I'm Martin, the fucking arsehole West. And I was bloody well diagnosed with the combined ADHD poo-poo platter fuckery in 2013. And we start off, as I said, and we'll stay in our local pub, the King's Agitated, where we'll take care of business. And this week's business is talking about swearing. Fucking hell.
Bollocks. Shitbags.
I know. So there's quite a lot to kind of cover, but I do have some little interesting little factoids about swearing.
Yes.
That who is, do you think, the world's sweariest country, i.e. the country that swears the most?
Right, country being the operative word.
Yeah. Which one?
The sweariest. Ireland.
No, not even close. It is the US of
Mongolia.
fucking A.
Is it?
Yeah, by far, I forgot the expression, but by a long way, America is way swearer than any other country, and the UK is second.
Okay.
And Canadians swear about half as much as Americans. It turns out that the Italians are not very sweary compared to everyone else. They're kind of just mid-tier sweary.
I'd say vai a cagare. Go and shit yourself, Martin.
and Greece is even less swearing. It's almost polite compared to.
Okay. I'd say in Italy it changes so much on the region, though. But for us, it's where I live at the moment in the Lombardy region. Especially men, every second word is figa, which roughly translates as vagina.
Oh, really?
Figa, yeah. Right. Like, let's do a podcast, figa. They would say.
Oh, really?
It's like, come on, guys. And we'll get onto this. It's like when swearing is appropriate, when it's not.
Right.
You know. It's not if you swear, it's how you swear.
It sounds
To
like
me,
your town could do with a little bit more creativity. I think that
right?
you should teach a class, Paul, on
Yes,
creative swearing.
yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
Yep. Some other little interesting things. Tuesday is America's
Yeah.
favorite day to swear. We
Okay.
swear more on Tuesdays. We also swear on social media more at around 1 a.m. in the morning than any other time. Independence Day, the sweariest is the sweariest holiday. And if you're listening in the States, Georgia is America's sweariest state, and Maryland, where my wife's family comes from, is the second
Right.
sweariest state. So there you go.
Okay.
Some little fun swear facts that I came across. Swear.
On roughly this theme, but not. I've kind of I kind of I like the concept of the swear. I like the objective of the swear word. You know, it's principally swearing is to throw insults at people, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like the Jane Austen kind of insult personally, where it's
All
like
right.
just really elegant and but a hell of a lot more powerful to me, right? So I've got some examples here. There's a line that said, she says, or one of the characters says, "I would call you tedious, but that would suggest your conversation has substance enough to weary to a weary listener." Right? Or,
Yeah.
"I admire your determination to speak your mind, though I confess I wish your mind possessed much better company." That is brilliant.
There we go.
Or, "Few people are so admirably persistent in their errors." Love that.
Yeah. That's just kind of
You
like
know,
ultimate
they,
put downs.
they're masters of put downs, you know? Oh, I love it.
Yes. So there's actually so there's that sort of swearing, if you like, which is kind of like a as you say, it's a sort of an expletive that kind of comes from the intelligent part of your brain. But there's also like if you're in a like an ADHD, sort of meltdown, where you're kind of like where you just lost it, and then that
Yeah.
swearing comes from a very old part of your brain. It actually comes from the more sort of reptile part of your brain. It's a very
What?
primitive response, which is
Wow.
which I find quite interesting.
Okay.
Obviously, like one thing which is like, why are we like this, like when you kind of swear and the words fly out of your mouth before your brain has even kind of thought, is, I mean, that is a core trait of a kind of like a impulse, because we were talking about impulsivity a little bit earlier. Like that is a impulsive trait of
Yeah, yeah.
ADHD, is this kind of like, we'll just, we think big and loud,
Mhm.
and then we tend to talk
Yeah.
big and loud as well. That's quite.
But when it's impulsive, it's also what I've discovered, because I live in Italy for like 21 years. I actually think in Italian, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm really mad and it becomes an impulsive, I have an impulsive need to like express my anger or
Yeah.
frustration of something, it comes out 100% English. I can't, when it's that impulsive and spontaneous, it's 100%. I can't do it in Italian. It just doesn't come out.
Right. So your partner always knows like how serious it is.
Yes.
Like if you switch,
Yeah.
when you start switching from Italian to English, it's like, oh,
Yes.
the gloves are off.
Yeah, exactly. That was, by the way, gloves off used to be another insult they did in like in kind of Edwardian times. You know, like the ultimate insult was if you slapped someone in the face with your glove.
Right.
That
Yes.
was like massively insult because they said you're not worthy of my real hand. I'm only going to give you my glove.
Ooh, burn!
Nice,
Burn!
nice though. I like
Oh,
that.
dear. That's funny.
I've got
Yeah.
a list here, like a short list of
All right.
old English swear words that disappeared. Right? They're
Okay.
really nice. It's a short list. Don't worry. So one of them is nithing. Nithing, right?
All right.
Means being a coward, of villain of the lowest sort.
You
Right?
nithing, blithering nith.
It was the level of insult is one of the worst accusations in Anglo-Saxon society.
Wow.
Because it implied moral corruption and lack of honour. Right? Another one is
Jesus.
ergy,
All right.
being unmanly and morally perverse.
Oh,
Right?
look at you. You're so
Wank,
ergy.
wankle, wankle,
Okay.
unsteady, weak-willed, and unreliable.
All right. That was
And
that
let's have a
was
last one. I've got
me.
other stuff here. Fop,
Oh, the
fop.
classic fop.
The classic
Yeah.
fop means a
Yeah.
foolish, vain man, socially dismissive and mocking.
Yes. Oh, he's such a fop. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that one's a classic. You know what? I often think this when it comes to, and probably mainly, I think this is why one of the reasons why you switch to English is because the English language is so good for swearing in. For some reason, the way English works as a language, it's much more creative to kind of come up with stuff. It's like it's if you're going to swear in English because we've got all the words. We've got all of them.
Yeah. It's a very direct and efficient language. So if you want to get really nail it with a single or a couple of words, English is great for that.
Right. You know what? I mean, and one of the ways that, we bond with people is around swearing. Like if we, like when you can get if you can pick out the right swear word, when you're sitting in a pub and you're having a conversation with your friends and that in a bar, and then you drop the perfect swear word at the right moment, it's a killer. It's a real crowd pleaser.
It's true. Yeah, and I guess I wonder if it has. I wonder sometimes because the language in England has changed so much since I lived there 21 years ago. That it's probably I've already noticed the language has changed definitely in the last 20 years.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
a lot, especially amongst the youngsters, Gen Xers.
Yeah, I mean, each generation has its own sweary, fun words, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that I can look that was I feel is good for our dopamine starved brains is that when you swear, there is a quick jolt that you kind of get from it. There's a sort of there is a dopamine hit to be had by just going
right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like you can just feel it.
Yeah.
And your brain goes, oh, that's so nice. I like that.
Especially if you don't swear a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if you use it sparingly, and then when you do swear, people really sit up and notice. I'm quite careful to dose. I'm quite careful with the dosage of
And
swear words.
that is
Personally,
very key. That is very key because
yeah,
Dr. Thompson, if that is your real name,
it probably is.
Swearing is really good for I want to say like sort of it can reduce pain.
Yes, I've heard that.
That your pain tolerance threshold
Yes,
is better when you swear. So like if you stub your
yeah,
toe or you step on some Lego,
yeah,
and you just swear, it helps.
yeah,
I think I saw a figure was like 33% or somewhere around there,
yeah,
where it helped reduce pain. And I'm wondering whether that's true with anxiety as well, because it feels like it should be like when you're really, really anxious and you have that sort of
hmm,
fuckity fuck
yeah,
sort of
yeah, yeah.
thing
Well, they
that
did.
helps.
Someone did some research on this, and they got people to put their hands and part of their arm in an ice bucket. Okay, and obviously they couldn't do that with fire because it's a bit more dangerous, or a lot more dangerous. But with ice, at a certain point, it becomes really painful. But with people who constantly sweared during that time, could go on much longer with their hand in the ice and resist
Nice.
the pain.
But and to go back to the earlier point, it only works if you don't swear that much normally. So if you swore
Okay,
all the time, right? If you are effing and blinding all the
right.
time, the effect wears off, and you don't actually get
Okay,
that effect. So it helps if you actually don't swear
right,
too often, and then when you do, that's when the real
right.
that's when it really helps. It really kind of
Yeah.
kicks in.
My understanding is not that it's swearing stops hurting. It's this, the act of swearing distracts your mind from the pain.
All right.
It's
Well,
not the actual swearing in itself. It's
right.
this distraction of your mind of, okay, I'm not in pain. I'm actually, yeah,
I have some other research which is the opposite of that, which says
right,
that only the proper swear words have that pain tolerance effect, right? So if you went fuck or shit, those
right,
those are the kind of those are the premium top shelf swear words. But if you do that thing where you substitute out a word for like a swear word for something that's a little bit more sociably acceptable, like like
yeah.
can't think of one like good lord or goodness
Right,
gracious
yeah,
or 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 mother hubbard,
right.
it
Fuckity boo.
it doesn't have the same effect.
Right.
It won't do that anxiety
Gravitas.
reducing pain tolerance thing. It has to be the real
Right.
McCoy, Paul. It has to be the
Oh, right.
OG. So
All right. I like that. Talking about delivery in a way, one of the best deliverers of swear words is a wonderful British actor called Brian Blessed.
oh,
And, and
Sophie.
oh,
Yep.
and he swears, God, he swears so much, but it just sounds really cool and funny as hell. And he
Yeah.
claimed actually once when he met the Queen went up to him and she said, "Oh, hello, Mr. Blessed. Did you know that the word fuck is an Anglo Saxon word and it comes from the word meaning spreading the seed?"
I cannot. No.
Yes.
I said that.
That's what he claims.
Yeah, but he claims everything. He is a he tells stories like nothing.
Oh yeah, he once claimed that he had a fight with a polar bear in the North Pole,
Right?
and won.
Of course. So
But a funny man. He's a perfect example of like delivery. How it's delivered, makes a massive difference.
Right. It's. I mean, like, yeah. It is kind of interesting. This kind of cathartic effect that it has, like this, like if you get like a long string of curse words, it just kind of goes on for a minute or two. It's like such such a good way to kind of get all that crap, all that frustration out, without actually being angry at someone in particular. You're just like pouring all your anger out into the
just like letting off steam.
Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up in my grandmother's house. My grandmother was such a terrible snob. She was awful, and so she was really particular about manners, especially at the table when you were eating, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the best thing of all was when my aunt was there. My aunt Anne, she was there, and she would F and blind the whole day at the table, and I would just like watch her in total adoration and bewilderment. So how is she getting away with this? But she could because she was really posh.
Oh, blimey!
And so she had this like very posh London southeast Surrey accent, and so the delivery was amazing. You couldn't criticise her at all. It wasn't vulgar somehow when she swore.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah. Some people. We come from a very non-sweary family. Like my dad, I only heard him swear once in my entire life, and everyone else, no, like really.
I never heard my father swearing until the last 20 years. But when I was growing up, he never swore ever.
Right.
And my mum, I think once, maybe twice, has heard her swear.
Right. It was always a big thing. Like if you heard anyone in our family swear, it was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I tell you, the first time I heard my mother swear was because my dad he lost all of his hair when he was 20. Right, he had alopecia, so he lost all his hair. The only thing, weirdly, that he retained was a moustache and eyebrows. That's the only hair that stayed, right? It was very selective alopecia, right?
Right.
Well, one day, my mum came home and my dad decided, after years and years of sporting the bald and the moustache look, he had like a droopy moustache, a bit like yours, or a bit like mine actually, right? He shaved it all off.
Ooh.
And he didn't tell my mum that he was going to do it. And he just rocked up, stood up in front of my mum, and my mum went, "Fucking hell!"
And you went, "Ah!
Wah! Blimey!"
You lost your shit at that point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what shocked me more: my mum swearing or my dad looking like a roll-on deodorant.
Oh God, you're just like a baked bean. You're
baked bean, the singular baked bean.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing that you were talking about, sort of alluded to earlier, is like knowing when it's appropriate to swear or not. And I think that's probably why I don't. Probably that's one of the reasons why I don't swear that much. Apart from I was brought up to not swear, but it's kind of like you don't always read the social cues to kind of know when it's okay to swear or not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good now, but I think when I
Well,
was younger, it was a bit more of a mystery.
yeah, it was a mystery for me. I think I've told you the story about my neighbour. I called my neighbour a bastard.
Oh yes. Why?
You know this story. You not heard of
Vaguely.
it?
Oh come. I mean,
I was watching. It was like in the. I think I was about 12, and I was watching a soap on TV. It was called Crossroads,
oh yeah,
and there was this one of the characters in it was called Benny,
yep,
and Benny he was like heavily autistic or something. He
yeah.
called
On the
someone
specky.
on the spec. He called someone a bastard, but in actual the proper use of the word, right?
Oh right.
And to me, my autistic, now that I realise, in my autistic little mind, it just sounded really good. And
Yeah.
I saw the reaction that he got from using that word. So I ran out of the house, went into the garden, peered over the hedge, and called my neighbour a bastard. Just to
Oi.
say,
Yeah. Oh,
bastard!
isn't that young Paul boy from next door? Oh, how cute he
Yeah,
is. He is but 12 years old.
bastard! Yeah,
Bastard.
bastard!
And he, I mean, he dropped his rake, and it was like
Exactly.
just in shock. Oh,
Exactly. And my father came out, and I was sent to my room for the rest of the day.
I was surprised, mate.
Blimey.
I'm sure your neighbour, like for years afterwards, would just like wake up
Yeah.
in the middle of the night with having this recurring
Yeah.
dream of this kid
Exactly.
calling him a bastard.
PST.
Yeah.
Post remote. I think I had to go round his house the next day and apologise for calling him a bastard. Turns out, ironically, he was a complete bastard.
Well, there we go. Oh, so
Yeah.
so maybe he was used to it.
Yeah. Turns out years later, his wife discovered that he was like producing pornography
Oh,
without her knowing,
oh,
and
really?
pretty nasty stuff, and he got kicked out. Turns out, so yeah, it was pretty much a bit, you
Wow.
know,
Okay, that's
yeah,
top level bastard. Jesus
top
Christ.
level bastard.
It's
So yeah,
it this has got nothing to do with swearing, but
right.
about that same time, and I don't know where this comes from. I'm gonna have to work this out from a you know from a therapy point of view. But
Right.
there was my neighbour, but it was across the road, right? I didn't like him, right? But I didn't call him a bastard or anything. I just didn't like him. And one day, for some unknown reason, I'm in my driveway with my mum, and I say to my mum, I saw a woman go into my neighbour's house. And mum was like, what? And I said, yeah, I saw and it wasn't his wife. It was like during the day. And I lied. I
Right.
made up this story about this
No,
woman
to get
going
him into
into his
trouble.
house.
Wow.
And then my mum was like, is that true? I think I was 7
Right.
at the time. And I said, yeah. It's all true. And they did split up. Sometime
Because of
after.
you.
Well, he was a cunt anyway. Oh, hang on. I have to go and get the door. Hang on.
Just
And we're
filling
back.
in.
Well, that's fun because I paused the whole thing.
I was singing for nothing.
Yeah.
I was singing a song called "Please, Mr. Postman"
All right.
by the
Carpenters.
Marvelettes. No, it says here the Marvelettes.
Oh, all right.
I think it was covered by the Carpenters.
Yeah. It was just the postman dropping something off and needed bollocks and crap.
Right.
Oh, where were
We were.
we?
Oh, you got into trouble with your mum.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, so I don't know what the hell was I doing, Paul?
Yeah, that is
What the hell
weird.
was that about? I don't know.
That is weird.
That incident is stuck in my brain for like forever, decades, and I sometimes think, why
That's
did
an
I
odd
do
one.
that?
That is strange. What was it about the guy that you didn't like?
Well, my mum would say that he would hit his wife. So
Okay.
he was physically abusing her, which I knew because my mum told me.
Yeah.
And I think I somehow, for some reason, thought of a way to make it right in the world, maybe,
Yes.
where I've
Right.
made something up.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Mm,
Blimey, though. That's quite imaginative. That's quite creative.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look at me go. 7-year-old kid stirring up trouble in the street.
So what's the thing, Martin, that is
Yes.
most guaranteed to make you swear?
Oh, nice question. I mean, I don't. That's the thing, because I don't really. I swear to myself a lot.
Yeah,
And
that's what I mean, really.
it tends to be when I'm doing something that I really don't want to be doing, that I'm
Yeah.
being forced to do, and I kind of like, and I just swear my way through the task,
Right.
through the thing. But and I think it's always like, like if you get into an argument or something, and I don't swear in arguments that much. It's the kind of afterwards. So like if you've had a heated discussion on something, I'm not exactly swearing any more than normal.
A
But
heated debate.
right, but afterwards, when I'm going off and I'm like fucking, I'm fucking sticking back on racking, sticking, fucking dicking, fucking nicking,
Okay. Like
like
Dastardly and Muttley.
yeah, I'm doing a sort of a Muttley.
Right.
I'm fucking,
Yeah.
that's it. What about you, Paul?
For me,
What?
it's form filling online.
Oh, blimey, forms.
And when you get like really lazy, we've talked about this in other episodes, but when you get lazy programmers who've done a really bad job of the back end or something, and if you go, you fill out a form, and if there's an error somewhere, and you have to go back to something, and you have to refill it all over again,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. And I'll swear it's a guarantee, or 100% guarantee that I'll be swearing at that point.
Right.
The
Yeah.
other thing, though, biggie, is bad Italian drivers.
That's all of them.
It's a lot of them. I don't think Italians. Sorry, Italians out there listening. Italians shouldn't be able to drive. It's just they're just really bad. They're just God. They're really aggressive,
Right.
and they just like some of the things that they do just drives me insane. And then they claim it's like they look at me like I didn't do anything. Like, what are you talking about? You muppet.
You muppet.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Um, right wing journalism that really gets my goat. I can like I have to I try to avoid watching Italian TV.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have to watch like Italian news programs, it'll drive me insane. So it gets me worked up. So I avoid it.
Good idea. Good idea, mate. All
Yeah.
right. I think. Have you got anything else that you want to like
I don't
wrap
think
this up?
so. Not really. Well, I could say my favourite swear word is bollocks.
Oh,
I'll wrap it up there. I like the way it sounds. It's very much a sound thing for me. It's just bollocks. It's a nice word.
Got some nice hard consonants in there, which is always good,
Bollocks.
and it's got a nice rounded feel to it. That feels nice coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's why the word cunt sounds so good. It's so aggressive sounding.
Yeah, I don't tend to. That's one word that I don't tend to use.
I don't.
Like about once every 10 years, maybe. I feel like it's like super rare.
Well, it's like you said though, if I say it, it's only to myself.
Right. But now you said it on a podcast to millions.
Right, it's out there. It's out there.
Oh boy, I think
it's going to do wonders for our algorithm on YouTube.
Yeah, right. I think mine is still. I think fuck is still the king for me.
Yeah,
it's still the king. It's like it's so flexible and useful. You can use it as a verb, as an adjective, as a.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it when it's repeated. Go fuck, 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 fuck.
Right. Which I think isn't that how Hugh Grant's opening in 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
And that's what came to mind as I was saying, as I was doing fuck, 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 fuck. That's what came to mind. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So I think that just leaves us to go to the ratings.
Let's do it.
Is it a dopamine hit or is it a burnout thing? Is it a dopamine hit or is it a burnout thing?
Oh, it's a big, massive dopamine score thing. I'm going to give it a solid 10.
A 10 out of 10. Just
definitely
absolutely blinding. I think you're right. I think I'll slightly come back a bit and go like 9. But yeah, dopamine hit, bang on, great, loving it, all of it.
Yeah,
burnout.
Right.
It's hard to think where the burnout thing is, apart from saying it in the wrong place,
or too often,
or too often. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 6 for burnout score because it just really irritates me when people use it too much. You know, it's like a replacement for bad vocabulary.
Right. Oh yeah, other people. There we go. So if you're getting a lot of, if you have someone who's swearing a lot, it is quite. It does make you anxious. So there is a big difference between. I want to say to these people sometimes, come on, mate, English is a beautiful language. Use it. It's a beautiful language. Come on. You can't just keep saying vagina, 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 vagina.
Exactly. It's a good point. Well put.
All right, so it is a massive dopamine hit. I think I'm going to put it like a sort of 4 out of 5. So yeah, so that is on the scoreboard for us. All right, so let's jump in the tractor and we're going to make our way over to Alexandra's haunted inn. Off we go! Whoa, fucking hell, get out of the way, you fuckers, you Italian drivers.
Jesus, yeah. Nice music.
Yeah, just a little bit of a haunted vibes. So so we were talking about soup last week, and you said that you only do like very smooth soup. Very smooth.
Yes.
She's a soup fan, and but she says that she can only do very fine, tiny chunks. Otherwise, it's blended to death.
Exactly. Same here.
I like a chunky soup, and in fact, I'm not entirely sure.
You're missing out, Martin. I think you could have a very predictable experience, but no, You have to make it unpredictable because you have no idea what size the chunks are going to be. It's become suddenly unpredictable.
I would argue, obviously, that I can have smooth soup and chunky soup. So
Okay.
I have the full gamut of
Oh,
chunky
blimey.
sensations.
So from in about 30 seconds, I went from feeling smug to envious.
Oh, well, it's fun
Blimey.
because it just
What a
tastes
roller
the
coaster.
same. It
What
just
a
tastes
roller
the same.
coaster of emotions. Talking about soup.
Oh, the highs and lows of soup.
It's loads of soup.
I did,
Lovely.
as I mentioned last week. Alexandra's homework was to watch Muppets Treasure Island, which she
Oh,
did. Apparently, I watched Muppets Treasure
wonderful.
Island, but she didn't say anything about whether it was good or
Oh,
not. Just I
but
watched.
she did leave 3 exclamation marks.
Yeah, yeah. So
Which, by the way,
yes.
did you know that women? It's actually a coincidence she's used 3 exclamation marks because women. They did some research. Women are 3 times more likely to use an exclamation mark than men.
Oh, wow. All right, that's
Yeah,
cool. I
leave
like
it
that.
there. I'll leave it there. And it's not for the reasons you think. Well, it's not for the reasons I thought it would be. I thought, well,
All
maybe
right.
because women are more angry and frustrated. No, it's about empathy.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. But
All right.
it's a really interesting subject. If anyone cares to look that up,
All right. Well,
interesting subject.
I had another text came in on my textophone. That it's from Seth, who we had on a podcast ages ago, and he's our minister of head stuff. He says, "Oh my God, your ADHD soup quiz, which we
Yeah.
had last week." He says, "I have actually had quite a lot of beer and cheese soup in Wisconsin.
No.
Please let Paul know it's delicious." So there we
Blimey.
go.
Seth, are you sure? Are you having a laugh?
No, this is like, I mean, as I said, Wisconsin is
Blimey.
cheese central. It is the center
Yeah, but
of the
cheese and
cheese
beer?
wheel. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
think, Seth, I'm going to throw this out to you as a challenge. You're going to come on a future episode. I'm going to watch you eating cheese and beer soup for the whole episode. That's it. That is the episode. I just want to see it happen. I'll
Uh,
pay for it to happen.
well,
I'll buy the soup.
you could just as easily make cheese beer soup at home. You could make it
Blimey.
yourself, and we can watch you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that just let's move on. Uh, Actually, you know what? You should say here that your feedback is vital to us. Read all the comments, blah blah blah. So,
Yeah,
what
but
are you?
before we do that,
Yeah.
I've just quickly looked up a Wisconsin native beer cheese soup. It's a native soup of
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin. It says here, I won't go into it, but they've put popcorn on the top, and they sprinkle popcorn on the top.
Yes.
Holy shit! They've got sprinkles on the soup of popcorn.
I'm pretty sure that's not standard. I don't know though.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Seth, help us out here.
You weird fuckers. It says here, this is just the description. This beer cheese soup is delicious. No exclamation marks. As a
Man.
Wisconsin native, I'm accustomed to a fantastic beer cheese soup. This recipe is a salute to my home state, America's Dairyland, and a state that brews a mighty fine beer, so we combined it with cheese. Served with lots of popcorn floating on the top! Exclamation mark.
Wow. Okay. All right. There we go. That's a thing.
Wow, there's no
All
hope
right.
for you.
Well, I'm sure Seth will weigh in at some point this week and let us know, and I'll get back to you with anything cheese, beer, soup related with you next week.
Exactly. In the meantime, your feedback is vital to us, especially if you've got any feedback about popcorn sprinkles on your soup. We read all your comments, and we might read out your comments on a future episode. Yes, we will.
Absolutely. And what's your favourite swear word? All right, so let's get on to the quiz. I don't have a little musical bit for that, so I'll just do this. It's the quiz.
Oh, we've got a quiz. We have got one.
Yes, every week.
Right.
So that's what we decided last week was.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realise we decided to do it every week.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Have a quick quiz. Well, unless you don't want to, and then we'll.
No, it's cool. Change it. I'm up for that.
But I like it. All right, so it's the 3-question, three possible answers, and it's about swearing. And you'll like this first one, Paul, because it's typographical. You like a bit of typographical?
Yeah.
Right. In the world of typographical swearing, so like in the like if you see a swearing typed out, and it's sometimes like exclamation mark, ampersand, crosshatch, dollar sign, percentage mark, where you do that, where you substitute the swear word for those characters. There is an official name for that string of symbols.
No.
Yes. Is it A? Is it called a gibberish of gramophones? Is it
That's total bullshit. You made that up. Next.
Is it B? Obscenicons?
No.
Or is it C? The keyboard smash of fury?
Oh, bloody hell.
So if it's not A, then is it B, obscenicons, or C, the keyboard smash of fury?
Jesus, it's the A then. It's A.
A gibberish of graphemes.
Yes.
All right. No, it wasn't that one. It was B, obscenicons. It's the
obscenicons.
It's the formal term for a sequence of typographical symbols used to represent a swear word.
I like that. It's a good one, Martin.
I like that too.
Lost. I failed miserably, but I like it. I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah, I cut it especially for you. Right, now question number 2. This is a Scottish one in 2019, because I know how much you like Scotland and the Scots and wearing a kilt and all of that. And haggis. We talked about haggis last week.
A square sausage and blood. Yeah.
All that. Right. In 2019, a Scottish town made international headlines for its creative approach to deterring bad parking. What did they do to deter bad parking? Did they A, slap an unnecessary parking sticker on the side of your car with an angry looking Nessie, so it's like unnecessary parking?
Okay.
You see what they did there? Did they B, install signs that politely read, "Don't be a fanny, park properly"?
Okay.
Or did they C, introduce a parking badge of honor for drivers who consistently parked well? Is it the unnecessary parking sticker, or the "Don't be a fanny, park properly"?
It sounds much more likely to be B. Don't be a fanny.
And that would be right. Don't be a fanny. Park properly.
I was putting my Scottish hat on. I like the first one. Did you make that up?
I did.
It's nice though, mate. It's good. You're on fire.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so one all.
Yep. So
So
that
it's on
was
the last one.
that was in the town of Dundee, which is where my friend Lee lives. Yeah.
Famous for cake.
Yeah. Fanny in Scottish slang or even in English slang is much stronger and more
Yes.
offensive in Scottish. It's the front part, not the back part. It's the front area. It's the
Right.
ladies' garden zone.
Right.
Right. Number 3. There have been many bizarre and his. Oh, you know what? I think we had this question. We've had this in a quiz at some other point many moons ago. So
Wow. To be the first. That just shows how many episodes we've done. We've even we've got repeating quiz questions.
Yeah. But I still liked it, so I'm bringing it back. Right, so there are many bizarre and historical laws against public profanity that remain on the law books in various locations. In which US state is it technically illegal to use
Wisconsin.
profanity in the fucking cheese?
Cheese, popcorn, beer.
Fuck.
What could possibly go wrong?
In which US state is it technically illegal to use profanity in the presence of a corpse of a dead person?
Blimey. I don't remember this.
Is it A in Georgia, B in Florida, or C in Maryland? So you've got Georgia down south.
It sounds more south thing, doesn't it? Sounds south, doesn't it?
Florida, which is also down south, and then Maryland, which is slightly north of south.
I'll go Georgia. So all of my 3 answers have been B so far. No, they haven't. It was A, B, B. I'm going B, Georgia.
And you'd be right. It is Georgia. There we go. Georgia.
Strange bunch. Strange things go on in Georgia.
It is technically illegal to use profanity in the presence of a corpse. Meanwhile, in Rockville, Maryland, the law prohibits the use of profane language on or adjacent to public streets and sidewalks. So you can't swear out on the street, which as Maryland is the second sweariest state in America, it feels like
everything,
that law obviously had no effect whatsoever.
No. Or just made them more frustrated.
Yeah, and they just swore inside.
They just swear more at home.
Swearing at home.
Right.
Let's just move some windows. All right, so that just leaves us to what it's your turn. This
yes.
For next week's episode.
So this part of the show is sponsored by Carol, the Minister of Snacks. Thanks, Carol. Yeah. And he's now. And next week, Martin, ADHD and hobbies is the theme.
Oh, hobbies. Oh, we like a hobby. We like a hobby.
Or two.
Yeah. We
splash some money on it. Starting them.
Mm-hmm.
Forgetting them. Yeah.
Forgetting them. Yeah, the hobby drawer of shame. All right. I'm interested. All right.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I think that just leaves me to pause until I can hear the outro music. There it is. Yeah, so that leads me to say ADHDville is delivered fresh every Tuesday to all purveyors of fine podcasts. Please subscribe to the pod and rate us most fucking brilliant. There we go. And feel free to correspond at will in the comments. But wait, there's more. If you wish to see our beautiful faces, then sally forth to the YouTubes and the TikToks, and you can also pick up a quill and email us at adhdville@gmail.com. But in the meantime, be kind to yourself.
And I beseech you, fellow ADHDers, fare thee well with gladness of heart.
Oh, marvellous.
Marvellous.
There, says the mayor. That's that.
Yeah, there we go. You know what? I don't know if you call that, but I decided to not swear. You know what? Because that's the only time that I normally swear is when I say, be fucking kind to yourself. And this time,
yes.
I didn't.
You didn't? Wow. I didn't even spot it.
I know.
I didn't spot that. Cheeky behaviour.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for being here. See you next week. And stuff.
Ciao for now.